Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to American Truck Simulator, and this is the 1.37 update that we've all been waiting for. This is only a quick overview of the update. It won't be super in-depth. I will be able to give a more in-depth review of it the further I move into it and the more I fiddle with it, but I thought I'd get a quick video out for us to do. The first thing is we're actually inside a repair shop and an upgrade shop, and the first thing that they have added here is the switch camera mode here. Now if I click on this, then you will see we are now in first person camera mode, which means we can walk around our workshop. They did have to make updates to all of this shed and everything, which I assume they would have been putting collisions on all of this machinery. So they did have to make modifications to this shed and stuff. But what this does is gives you the ability to do a walk around on your truck. Possibly a little gimmicky, but awesome nonetheless. It would be awesome to see. It would be fantastic if we could actually get out of our truck out on the road and be able to do this and walk around and have a look at some of the scenery. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. You can make changes to your truck here through this menu while you are in this first person view, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, what if we want to put on some mirrors and wander around and have a look at that. And I certainly don't like those. I might throw a couple of these mirrors on maybe. I've never been a big fan of mirrors on the front of these trucks, but let's throw those on anyway. It's only $560, and while we're in the modification mode, you can also do modifications to your paint job while you're in here. And you can, so you can do all of this stuff. I might cancel that order, to be honest. One of the other things that they have done is I might actually read out now what some of the changelog updates are before we move in and have a look at the major stuff, which is the sound, which I'm very, very excited about. Just got to change over glasses there. So basically what they've done is vehicles wise, they've added a new food tank trailer, which is ownable. Paint jobs for the bulk feed and hopper trailers, including the content of Classic Stripes paint jobs pack and the Halloween paint jobs pack has been added, which are both DLCs. Features, FMod implementation with all existing sounds and a few improvements, so you will notice a big difference in sound when we get into the game and we start driving, and the game it does sound awesome now. Openable windows on all trucks, so you can open your passenger window, you can open your driver's window. It's not either fully open or fully closed. It's up to you how far you wind those windows down, which is absolutely awesome. And that makes a massive difference in the change of sound that you get inside the cabin when you're driving. We'll go through some of those settings as well. AI movement and sound behavior has been improved. So it's very hard to notice when I was doing a test out. It's very hard to notice the sounds on the AI still. You can kind of hear them, hear some of their road sounds when they're driving past when you've got your window open and stuff, but not overly, but that could be a sound adjustment fault on my part. Walking camera in truck or trailer configuration screen, plus a new garage scene. So that's what we're in now. We're in the new garage scene and we are in the walking around first person camera view, as you can see. Let's see, for those who use Tobii eye tracking pause key function fixed, automatic eye tracking pause while the game is paused in the UI or in the UI, settings hotkey visibility in the UI. So they've modified in-game sounds completely re-implemented for FMod, engine power range data instead of boost value, exhaust gas temperature gauge animation, AI data tweak, meaning that they've tweaked the engine power instead of torque and gearbox, vehicle mass override for trailers. So there's some of the updates that they have done. We will get out of here and, let's leave those tacky mirrors on there for now. We might as well while we're in there. And we will jump out of here. I will also see if we can go into our menu here and have a look at our... I'm not sure that I'm high enough level to be able to purchase one of the new trailers, but we will see. Just going to change glasses over again. Unfortunately, this is what I've got to do, change my glasses all the time, depending on what I'm doing. Alright, so if we go into trailer purchase, let's see, is it unlocked? Yes, it is. Here's the food tank and a bulk feed tank. So let's go in here and have a squiz at this. So this is a new food tank trailer. I assume that it's for hauling milk and other type of sort of liquid foods. And as you can see, it is compatible with this DLC, which is absolutely awesome. So you can set that up to suit your trailer and to suit your truck layout, which mine is that, but the colors are a little bit different. So there you go. You can certainly customize these fellas quite well. Let's see. What have we got? We can add lights through there. Toolbox changes. Trailer left. What's trailer left? Okay, so you can add some pipes to that. That's pretty awesome. And of course changing the wheels and stuff as well. Markers we already have. Trailer right, we could add a single pipe to that. So there you go. That's one of the new trailers that they've, well, let's go into walk around mode. That's one of the new trailers that they've implemented here. As per usual with SCS, very, very detailed as well. So we could walk around and customize this from here if we wanted to. Let's throw some nice red rims on there. How terrible does that look? Food products only. What's that? Danger. This may contain hot product. Read instructions before operating. We would have changes to the rear here as well. And mud flap changes. So there you go. That's a quick look at the new trailer that they've added as well, which is a trailer that you can purchase and have in your fleet. So we will leave here. And we will leave there. Now while we're in here, what we will do is I will go into the options here. And this here is the new audio configuration menu. Now as you can see, there is audio level configurations for absolutely everything. Truck engine volume, truck exhaust volume, truck effects volume, truck noise volume, trailer noise volume. I have turned that all the way up so that you guys can hear the new trailer noises. Traffic volume I have turned all the way up as well so that hopefully we can hear some of that. We've got world sounds volume, ambient sounds volume, interior sounds volume, radio and voice navigation volume, game sounds volume, and UI music volume and music volume I've got turned off. Now you can just mute these without actually just reducing them, or you can reduce them to whatever level you want. You can also reduce the sound intensity on the intro logos when you start the game up. Voice navigation is normal, and other audio settings, yes, backup beeper. Rumble stripes, which are normal. Open windows noise, yes. I assume that's that checkbox there. If you have it unchecked, when you open the windows, that noise doesn't happen. Noise of the flowing air is actually blacked out, so I'm not sure what that is. Reverb effect of the cabin, reverb effect of the environment. So, and then you have the ability to select your audio driver and where you want those sounds to go. So, quite in depth. I've had a little bit of a fiddle with this, not really enough to be a super expert on it, and I am continually adjusting these to try and find a balance that suits me. And that's one of the beauties about it. You can find a balance that really suits you. So now we're just going to do a really quick run up to from Salina, which is where we are. We're taking empty pallets up to Salt Lake City so that we can check out the sound. All right, so let's start this beast up. Okay, I'm just making a couple of sound settings on my system there. As you can see, part of the update was that they've updated the steering wheel, had the modification, the modified steering wheel add-on. This is one of those steering wheels from it, so I thought I might just throw that on as well. Now there is key settings in there for winding your windows up and down, and if you keep your eye on that left window there, you can see that I am winding that down and I'm winding it up. Now you can wind it up and down to whatever level you want, but I will wind it down now, and you can see, if you can see, a bit of a sound difference as we wind this window down and all the external sounds get louder. You will be able to hear that a lot better once we get out on the road to pick up our load. So let's head off. I think we've got enough fuel there, we don't need to worry about that. Okay, and we will head out here. We're hauling our B doubles today. It's probably only the second time that I've actually run B doubles in American Truck Sim, so I am getting used to turning and stuff like that, so if I mess that up I do apologise. Alright, so we're heading over to our pickup now. Now I'm not sure whether you can hear the difference. I really can. I've got my headphones on and stuff, and I can really hear the difference in the new engine sounds. The truck sounds absolutely fantastic. Once we get out on the freeway, we will fiddle around with the windows. We only opened the left window there, but we can open the passenger window as well. And as you can see there, the sound changed dramatically again. Come on. Okay, I lost the gear there. So while we're driving over here, I will let you enjoy the sounds of the truck. Bit of Jake brake. I think this has added quite a bit of immersion to it as well, more immersion than what this game originally had, just with the ability to be able to mess around with those sounds and to, you know, increase and decrease your sounds as you wind your windows up and down as well. It's actually pretty awesome. And the sound is with my headphones on. I hope it does come through on the video, but with my headphones on, the sound is incredible. I've only tested out the new sounds on the Kenworth here that we're driving. I will be looking forward to actually testing it out on you know, some of the Peterbilts and some of the other default trucks, the Volvos and stuff like that, which have also had engine sound changes. And we will head in here and pick up our load. I'm not sure where we're picking that up from. Let's put our flashes on. Probably around the back. Okay, just over there is our pickup point, so I will head in here, I will pick the load up, and I will see you after that's done. Okay, so our cargo has been loaded. I'm going to close that window there. Let's start this fella up. Put on some headlights. Get in cab, and we are off on our little trip. Now this trip won't take very long, but it'll give us a opportunity to play with some of the sounds, play with the windows a little bit, and see what differences this 1.37 update makes. Turn those off. Spin around here so that hopefully I can see out there, which I can. And we're clear to go. So the first thing you might notice is the sound of the trailers. As you pick up speed, the more speed that you are doing, the more sounds your trailers make. Now, as I said, I've increased the sound of that to maximum so that hopefully you guys can hear that on the video. But once we pick up speed here, you listen to see if you can hear the rattling of the trailers and stuff. There you go, you can faintly hear that there. I am going to shut up in a lot of this video so that you can listen to these sounds. Alright, now we're picking up a bit of speed and stuff. I'm going to we're going to slow down again. Hear those trailers? A tree down on the road there that the fireys are picking up. We're going to get out on a freeway here, so that'll be a good opportunity to fiddle with these windows a little bit. Alright, take these doubles around here a little bit wider, and off we go. Okay, so we'll start by winding up, you'll have to excuse my driving while I'm looking at all these new keys that I've set for these windows and stuff. But we'll start by winding up the passenger side window on the right hand side and see what change difference that makes. So there you go, as you can see that's reduced the sound a little bit. We've got in my headphones, we've still got the driver's window open. So the sound that I've got coming through there is louder, which works in well with those windows. And now what we will do is we will wind this window up as well, so you can hear the sound difference then. And there we go. So the insulation in cab and stuff like that is absolutely awesome. And it blocks out a lot of those external sounds. You also can't really hear the trailer and the trailer wobbling around and bouncing around when you have all your windows up. So again, massive updates to this sound system. The truck sounds absolutely amazing, and as I said, I can't wait to try some of the other trucks out as well. I'm looking forward to hearing more of the ambient sounds and what they've done with the ambient sounds. Still having trouble hearing the AI traffic as they drive past and stuff. That might be a little bit easier to hear when we're stuck at maybe traffic lights or something like that. I could just hear that guy cruise past. So all in all, it's a very exciting update for American Truck Sim. Let's do Jake brake here. And of course that sounds a whole lot better when you are out, when you have your windows open as well. So again, just to fiddle with it, window down. And we'll do a bit of Jake brake. And a nice sound change there as we put the window up. So alright, enough fiddling there. Let's get the rest of this job done. Now I did test this out with the TruckBooks client. So those of you who are driving for a virtual trucking company, does the TruckBooks client work and log your hours? yes, it does. It seemed to work perfectly fine for me. And I did have the ability to log my test run that I did, so that's good news. Truckers MP, I'm not sure whether at this point in time it is working for Truckers MP or whether updates need to be made there. So I will have a look at that and see what happens there. In regards to mods, I am driving vanilla ATS here in this particular profile, which is my online profile. My online profile, I don't run any mods when I'm actually just driving it not online like I am now, just because I don't want to deal with the headaches and stuff. I have another profile that has all my mods in it that you might have seen we were doing Freightliner runs and Mack truck runs in, and I haven't had a look at what mods are and aren't compatible with that. I do know that if you remember, the issues that I was having with the Google Maps not working on this was because that Google Maps had already been updated for the 1.37 while it was out in beta. So that's the reason why that hadn't worked and stuff, because it had been updated and modified to suit the new sound changes that were coming in. So I will get into the other profile and check what mods are and aren't compatible. Hopefully it won't be very long before all the modders start updating their mods and their trucks and stuff like that to suit. So I will be looking forward to those being updated as well. I'm going to wind our window down, and I'm not going to talk for the rest of this trip, just so that you can hear the sounds. I'm not sure whether you noticed it when we went under that overpass, as it would in real life. The sound actually increased, the sound of our trailer and the sound of our truck increased, so that was pretty awesome. Alright, I will try and keep this guy rolling. Seeing as how we've got doubles pulling back on us. Is there any traffic coming? Slow down as much as I can so I don't get fined. And probably a little bit too wide there. I'm probably being a little bit overcautious with the B doubles, but I am just getting used to driving them, so I don't know what that was on the road there. I have no idea, but whatever it was, it seemed to be wiggling around. Alright. Lovely. So we're not too far from our destination now. Okay, it's interesting that there is, even with the window down, there is such a large difference in truck sound. I wouldn't have thought there would be that much difference, but hey, I'm probably just being a little bit picky, aren't I? Again, a little bit too wide. I was a little bit distracted looking for traffic there. Alright. And here's our destination. Alright, let's put this steering wheel is actually pretty cool. I'm not really one for custom steering wheels and stuff, but I don't mind this one, to be honest. Okay, so we'll just move in here to drop our load off, and we'll finish this episode up. So all in all, guys, it was just I just wanted to do a quick look of the 1.37 update. It's morning here for me, and this update came out overnight for me, so it was worth jumping on and doing a quick look at that. As I said, I do plan on going into the sound settings a little bit more in depth to attempt to work out what does and doesn't work for me, and it's going to be different for everybody, but I think SCS in this overall have done an absolutely amazing job of 1.37, so I just want to thank them very much for that, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hit like if you like this one, and please subscribe if you want to. We do a lot of ATS and ETS on this channel, as well as other simulation stuff and some randoms, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.